Right. Okay, so I think we're just about ready, Ave.
All right.
Okay. I'm cutting the cards. I've got this pile that seems to want to be on top.
All right.
Here we go. And the first card for you, Scorpio, for February. Good card. Knight of Cups. In the upright Knight. Ave of Cups.
Oh, yes.
Perfect card.
Perfect
One of
card.
the best cards for February. Because this is Cinderella's knight, the knight on the white horse. This is the Prince Charming. It's also movements of love, you know, an offer of romance.
Oh, yeah.
And of all of the horses, this is my favorite of all of the knights, I think, because, you know, this is really what every woman is always looking for. You can't get this card too many times in a spread, you know. And if you are, you know, last month suffering a little bit from this Five of Cups, it seems as if you're still focused on the negative, you know, what you don't have, the love that you've lost, that type of thing, well, this is the next thing in your line of vision. You know, this cup is being actually offered to you so that you don't even have to turn around and refocus. Someone will do it for you. And I think that for Scorpio is just beautiful. And I am going to hand this over to Evananda.
All right. So, my gosh, you see, last month with the two fives, really bookending the month, is conflict. There was some sort of conflict. And this month, you become the peacemaker. So you return perhaps to the situation and you find means by which to bring in love, understanding, compassion, and sympathy. Sympathy for all the individuals involved with that situation that caused the conflict. And it's being very caring and gentle and loving. There you go. Truth.
Lovely. And you will not believe what the next card is in the position of challenge. I'm going to let you guess. What do you think?
I can't possibly. There's 78 possibilities.
It's the Queen of Cups.
Oh my God, really?
In the position of challenge. Which I think it's interesting because first we have this Knight of Cups, now we have the Queen of Cups. So the Knight of Cups is offering a cup to the Queen of Cups, which is you. I mean, you're Scorpio, and you're definitely a cup queen. So what does this tell us? This tells us that love is going to hit you in the face this month, and your challenge may be to sort of, you know, soften yourself and sort of, you know, be who you are, actually, because you are all about the emotional, like, state that love is all about. I mean, you're naturally attuned to the gifts of love, but for some reason it's a challenge for you this month, and I'm wondering if there's still a little bit of this from last month, you know, a little bit of this hurt, this need to be right, not feeling as if you're getting your just rewards, perhaps. But I think things are going to work out, and so far it looks very much like a cup will be offered to you. Now, if this has to do, and I'm going to let Ava speak to this too, but if this has to do with that metamorphosis that you're about to undergo, there is a movement or, you know, a project or a love for something that you are beginning to actually see formulate, okay? So if that is art, or if that's you know, a second career, perhaps. If this is, you know, something you've been sort of thinking about, right? Which would be this Knight of Cups, okay? This is going to move through your life this month. And it may require you to become more sensitive in your everyday life. I don't know why that comes up for me, but it just does, because you know, this is who you are, but it's a bit of a challenge. So it feels to me like you may be doing something within this metamorphosis that has you sort of in a different, feeling a different vibe, you know, but it's more akin to who you truly are. You know, the vibration is, it feels like more authentic to you. So that's what I got. What do you, take it
Well, I
away.
absolutely agree with all of what you said, and I think that exactly is what it pertains to. In addition to that, though, it might just be on whether it has to do with the righting of wrongs, or the establishment of a situation in which you feel that it's much more fair, all of that. This is a card that to me also represents your creative side, your imaginative side, your, you know, Scorpios are capable of high levels of creativity. And your challenge is to open that up and to not let all these disturbances, even the metamorphosis that you've gone through, in any way take away from your creative potential, which is your challenge in the month of February, is to go really, really inside and to become as creative and inspirational and supportive and intuitive, spiritual as you're capable of. So it's a really strong, heartful month so far, don't you think?
Well, it's interesting because the next card, this is a love reading. Guess what came up? And it could be a love, you know, that will develop for whatever this creative project is. But we now have the Two of Cups.
And oh my God, really?
So we have the Knight of Cups, we have the Queen of Cups, and we have the Two of Cups. Now the Two of Cups is the minor arcana Lovers card, but it's actually even more romantic than the Lovers, because usually this is like a nice and calm meeting of the minds between you and probably someone who is of the opposite sex, or a love interest, I should say. So this is a beautiful card to come up in the unexpected, and if you are in a domestic partnership, or if you're married, or if you're, you know, seeking love, this is the card that you really want to come up. And it just looks as if, you know, you guys are going to be on the same page. I mean, if last month there were some issues within the relationship, it looks as if this month they'll be totally resolved, which is just in the nick of time for Valentine's Day. So I'm going to turn it over to Miss Ava.
Oh, absolutely. I think so too. I think you're absolutely right. This is a union and also reunion. It could be getting together again with someone that you had a love relationship with before as well. But definitely you're happy. The cups are positioned on an equal level, so that symbolically meaning that you both are giving equally to the relationship and receiving equally from the relationship. This is equanimity. This is harmony. And if it's a business partnership, it's a signing of a contract. It's a shaking of hands. It's a meeting of minds, and decisions are made. Something is ratified. that's, take it away, Trudy.
Interesting way to read, isn't it, Ava?
It is, because we're so used to just having a natural exchange.
Yes.
We have to deliberately tell the other when we've stopped
Right.
talking.
Well, okay. So, Ava, now I think I know why, or you will soon know why as well. Last month we had this sense of injustice, which I believe was within some type of relationship, of course, because life is full of relationships, but we have the Ace of Pentacles reversed.
Oh my God, really?
Yeah, so it looks like there's some issue with money, okay?
Right.
And maybe it's willingness to offer money within the relationship, or practical help, or, because that comes up at the end. I mean, there are all these wonderful things happening within the relationship, and then we have this little, like, bump in the road kind of thing going on. So, I mean, overall, I would say that this could easily be resolved, probably, because we have this 2 in the position of the unexpected, because, of course, what Ava and I always try to do is to offer solution, and it seems the solution is just a nice chat. We have this 2 of Cups. We have this offer, this Knight of Cups, so it looks as if, there's someone who is sympathetic to your position, that this may or may not be fair, whatever's going on with practical help or, financial help. Perhaps, further communication, or just faith that this person is on your side, would turn this card around. I'm going to move over to my tarot correspondent, Evananda.
Yes, out here in the spiritual frontiers of the world,
right, the Western United States. Okay.
In the Western United States, just say that.
Side of the state. There we go.
When we have a reversal here, I don't always see this as negative, because what it simply could mean is that there is a need for you to lay out some cash to get something that you need, because Pentacles is about the practical world. Maybe you've been saving for a long time and you have a lot of money in the bank, but suddenly you need something that is fairly expensive. You have to turn the bank over and get those pennies out. It's like shaking the bank and getting all your savings out so that you can go out and purchase that thing. And there's a certain amount of remorse that can come with that, but it can be as simple as that, or it can be what Trudy explained to you. It can very well be that as well. But there are these 2 aspects of it, so pick from it what resonates with you. Take it away, Trudy.
All right, it's time for me to put my heart hat on. Hold on.
Because you're going to work.
I will soon have my heart hat on. Hold on one moment. Because it is time for the 5th and final card.
Yahoo!
Which is the love card.
No.
Yes.
Really?
And I have already drawn the card.
Oh my God. Well, that's extraordinary.
And that card is the Page of Cups in the upright.
Oh my God, really? Okay.
Yes, so because we're running out of cup cards, Spirit says, okay, pull out the page.
Everything is cups. My God.
Is that intense? I can't believe it. There he is.
The Page of Cups. Yes.
Well, it's pretty nice because, I mean, if we're talking about, going back to this complete and total metamorphosis.
Yeah.
I mean, this is true love right here. It's divine inspiration. It's, really, it's the artist and the artist's muse.
Yes, it
It
is.
is feeling,
The
I mean,
dream card.
you have something in front of you that's inspiring you,
Yeah.
and you're learning, and you're a student of, and this is where it all begins. It's really nice.
Oh, it's beautiful.
It's really nice, although, it fits in really well with the reading. However, Ava, read this as if it, read this in the context of love.
Well, it's about, uh, in the context of love, it is accessing your spiritual awareness, your higher self, your inner voice, your intuition, to uh, to be able to give love and to receive love without blocks, without any interference, to use your senses, to hear, to see, and to feel things from the inside, so that to be able to be responsive in a genuine way to your lover, and bringing that, to communicate from the heart with your lover. So oh my goodness, it's a wonderful card, because it's a page, you're establishing higher spiritual connections as a couple.
Wow.
Really.
It's a really nice reading.
Yes, it is.
Overall, it's full of love, perfect for the month of February. And if you would like a private reading, Scorpio, we offer private readings. Just simply go to virtualtarot.wordpress.com, go to the purchase a reading page, and simply select the reading that you feel resonates with you. Send us an email at avatrudy@yahoo.com. My mouth is hurting. And after you do so, we will respond to you right away, and you will receive something that is absolutely fabulous. Spirit speaks very loudly. Oftentimes, when we do these readings, the answer is so much richer, deeper, vaster, wiser than Ava and I even, could even possibly ever come up with on our own. I mean, this is definitely from Spirit, and we're always surprised. We have to pick up the phone and say, wow, can you believe this? It's really wonderful, the messages that we get from Spirit. And then also, Ava, we have a council card if you want to expand on the council card.
Well, we've devised a way to bring in higher, as we were speaking about higher spiritual counseling, being able to get in touch with, the higher self and its counsel. There's no better way to do that than through a personal and private reading with us. But in order to understand it in a almost like a at a glance way, is through a single card. And so that's what we do when we do our council cards. We pick a single major arcana card, and through that single card is funneled all the spiritual insight from higher self to illuminate the monthly readings. And not only do you receive that particular month's reading, but you can go back, because we have archived the previous month's council cards as well. So please just look below us. We have that council card link, and you can go in there, and it's inexpensive. And also we feature our global yearly forecast for each and every star sign. That's also a feature of the Council Card site. So thank you for that. Thank you for all those people also who become Council Card members. Thank you. Ta-da!
Okay, so I guess that's it for February. Thanks for hanging in there. We will be coming at you in March. We'll be cooking something up. Hopefully by then the healing will have occurred. Throw out some well wishes for me. And Ava, you ready to say goodbye?
I am. So, bye!
Bye, Scorpio.
You give him a kiss first.
Okay. Mwah. Go, Abe.
All right. Mwah!
Bye-bye.